Hello everyone, welcome to our class. In our second topic, it's about newspaper. Yeah, like what we have shared last week in the course grid. We will discuss about some topics related with the communication science, yeah, and multimedia. The second meeting, it will be about newspaper in general. Yeah, we will learn about vocabularies, then about the headline, then later on our discussion related with the newspaper content, related with the writing and also with the draft. Yeah, then you need to do something in the assignments in the end. Okay, first we'll have discussions. Yeah, let's discuss these questions. You can try to answer it in English, yeah. You can do your own reflections related with this. Which newspaper do you read and why? Yeah. So far, whether it is not quite popular right now, but newspaper is the basic of communication practice later on, yeah, especially in the public speaking, because as we know that so many famous people, the public speakers, yeah, derived from the radio announcer, yeah. In Indonesia, we have Indra Bekti and many more. Yeah. Then, what's the biggest news story in Indonesia at the moment? As the language student, yeah, the communication science students, you need to catch up with the surrounding news. Jadi ini penting buat kita ya di sosio humaniora ini. So we'll have up to date or current hot issues related with what happened in our surroundings. So what do you think? What is the biggest news story in Indonesia? It's about the murder. It's about the economic crisis. It's about the COVID-19 that has been increasing so far again, yeah, or what? Yeah, you have your own answer in this discussion. Then we can also discuss about why, yeah, if we have the current topics related to the news story in Indonesia at the moment, why are headline important? Yeah, this is for our beginning related with the newspaper discussion. Why? What do you think? Yeah. Then related with the English language, yeah, do you find it difficult to read headlines in English? Why or why not? Yeah. Okay. Later on we'll answer those about headline and about headline in English. Ini contoh-contoh ya. Sample of e-newspaper. We have some newspaper here. This is the English newspaper, yeah. We have the New York Times. You can see, and you can compare the headline among those samples, yeah. Okay, then we'll have the activity. This is for practicing our skills related with headline. Please use English, use your understanding related with English. Here we have the first questions, Paris proof Pele's innocent. Ini ada sebuah headline nih. Menurut teman-teman, the left one is the headline, and then the right one is the content of the headline. What is your prediction? Prediksinya apa? Ya, yang mana? Yeah, because we have the keyword, Paris. We have this one. Paris, proof Pele's innocent. Ya, D. An investigation into Princess Diana's death shows the British royal family were not involved. Nah, apa relasinya ya? Ya, inilah ilmu sosial. Jadi kita sambil melihat latar belakang ya, our background knowledge. If you know, before Prince Harry and also not me ya, Prince Harry and also William had the marriage this decade ya, sebelumnya itu ibunya namanya Princess Diana dan meninggal. Nah, ini di situ kasusnya she was passed away in Paris. Nah, kenapa Paris di sini disebut? Kita analisisnya nanti ya. Judulnya apa ini? Paris. Karena Paris itu ya the city, the capital city of France. Here we can mention the capital city as the representative of the country. Jadi kita misalnya nyebut Jakarta, itu bisa mewakili pemerintahan Indonesia. Ya. Jakarta claim that, nah itu istilah bisa our government. Nah, oke. Ini salah satu judul yang menarik ya. Nanti dilihat polanya. We can have ya Paris with proof Palace Innocent. Ini salah satu daya tarik. The interesting things about headline. Nanti ada lagi. Nomor 2, love, labor, loss, L ya. The triple L. Nah, this is also interesting. Ya, selain gaya bahasanya, ini kita bisa mencermati kontennya. Yang mana kira-kira? Ya, berhubungan dengan ini E. Labour Prime Minister and Chancellor of the Exchequer do not agree on government policy. Nah, ini hubungannya dengan Labour, Partai Buruh di sana. Because they have two big or major political parties. One is the Labour parties, the other one is the Conservative. Ya, they get the opposite each other. This is the Labour Party, the opposition of the Conservative Party. Ya. Nah, ini namanya love labor, using figurative language. Kan cintanya labor itu cintanya buruh hilang. Maksudnya buruh ini kontekstual ya, to the party, political party. Jadi apa yang hilang? Cintanya, love. Love can represent faith, support. Jadi kehilangan itu. Tentang apa? Nah, Labour's Prime Minister itu and Chancellor of the Exchequer do not agree on government policy. Jadi berseberangan, tidak mendukung. Dibuat judul yang menarik seperti kiasan love, labor loss, tentang cinta yang hilang. That's about the second one. Number 3, this is important. Take longer from this slide, it's okay because this is discussion ya. For this chance, we lead the discussion with you because this is not a real-time conference this is the recording one. That's why I will guide your way of thinking through this discussion. Choose that girls, make jets to Africa to adopt girls. Nah, ini juga ada rhyme. Tapi selain itu, kalau teman-teman mengetahui judulnya lagunya Madonna, itu Choose That Girl ada dari judul itu. Jadi ini mengambil sebuah judul yang populer, dijadikan sebuah judul headline, berita. Yang isinya tentu sama dengan kontennya ini. Jadi headline-nya ini, Choose That Girl. Karena choosing a girl, this one. The singer, ya, Madonna has flown to Africa to adopt a child. Ya, kalau sekarang ya zamannya Angelina Jolie ya dulu dan Brad Pitt ya yang sering mengadopsi. Or if you boys, you know about some footballers ya that adopt girl. Nah ini berita tentang penyanyi Madonna yang mengadopsi apa namanya seorang anak itu dipilih menjadi sebuah rangkaian rima yang menarik ya dengan choose that girl made jet to Africa to adopt girl. Okay, next is about US United States cool on climate change. Ya ini kalau teman-teman mengamati what is the appropriate content for the fourth ya number 4 headline. Yeah, B. The U.S. government is not keen on a new environmental policy. Jadi kuncinya di sini salah satu keywordnya adalah sama-sama US government ya, tetapi di apa? Kontennya kan mudah dimengerti. The US government is not keen on. Jadi nggak begitu peduli dengan adanya kebijakan baru tentang lingkungan. Nah, tetapi dibuat judul yang menarik tentang lingkungan, tentang the global warming, ya, dikaitkan dengan kata kerja apa di sini? We can see cool. Cool have two meanings. Cool related with weather, ya, yang sejuk, atau di sini juga bisa sebagai sebuah action verb. Cool sama dengan or equals with is not keen on. Ya, cool. Ya, tenang-tenang saja. Cool sama kata. Nah, ini membuat judul seperti ini membutuhkan kemampuan kita ya dalam berbahasa. That's why you need to try later on to have a creativity changing the common content of a news into an interesting headline. Number 5, weeping mom damns teenage killer talk. Nah, ini ya, number 5 equals with age. Ya. A mother refused to forgive the people who killed her daughter. Jadi itu intinya. Tapi di sini menyangatkan ya karena judul ya. Seperti kalau konten-konten sekarang itu dibuat sebuah title, make a title yang have the exaggerating title or the extreme one. Nah, ini sama dengan newspaper ya. Jadi the reader ya are drowned with their imagination, with their perception into an image of weeping mom ya, ibu yang sedang menangis ya sambil mengutuk ya pembunuh ya. Nah, itu. Jadi weeping mom damns, weeping mom damns teenage killer tough. Ya, anak-anak berandalan ya. Sudah pakai semua sangat menyangatkan ya. Ya, we can have the figurative of hyperbole here. Then number 6 ya, family pet butchered. Ya, it equals with the family dog has been brutally killed. Almost same with the previous one ya. Butchered itu seperti toko daging ya, pemotongan. Nah, jadi dikiaskan seperti itu. We are created into that image. Ya, okay. Then number 7. Kemudian wrapped over slang word by TV watchdog. Coba, please analyze about this. Yeah, of course, the answer is about a popular a popular comedian who pretends to be a rapper is in trouble with the Independent Television Commission. Nah, di sini menarik for using offensive words on TV. Kalau sekarang ya kayak anjay gitu ya, tetapi di sini tidak, ini lebih ekstrim ya, karena maksudnya itu mau nge-rap, tetapi ternyata dia salah memakai pemilihan kata. Ya, the word choice is in trouble with the politeness. Ya, here. There are several interesting things. One of them is about the Independent Television Commission. Ya, kalau sekarang di Indonesia ya, ada untuk pengawasan pertelevisian ya, KPI. Tapi di sini disebut apa? Watchdog ya. Seperti anjing penjaga. Wah, karena ini ekstrim ya, seperti tugasnya itu selalu mengawasi ya. Always watch the television program. Ya, jadi diibaratkan seperti watchdog. Oke, itu salah satu unsur bahasanya. Kemudian the other one is comedian wrapped over. Wrap di sini maknanya nge-wrap ya, tapi bisa sedikit ya with the confusion word of course ya, seperti rape. Rape karena memaksakan ya, seperti memperkosa ya, memaksakan penggunaan kata-kata. Dan dia memaksakan juga dia bukan ahlinya. It's not singer, but comedian. Nah, that's the interesting thing, the relation between the content and also the headline. Nah, the last is government to X 3,500 post offices. Ini gampang ya. Yang A ya. A, the government is going to close. Di sini X itu seperti mengampak, memotong, mengurangi. Ya, itu. That's about the headline matching. Okay, that's from the first activity that we have. Nah, dari mention headline dan konten, kita harus memikirkan ini. If we want to draw the content into a good headline, and also the headline represent what is the content. Jadi kontennya nanti harus what happened, who did what, where did happen, when did happen, why did it happen. Nah, those are important points related with headline. Ya, nah, seperti ini tadi. Ya, harus ada 5W1H-nya. Ya. Nah, salah satu kesimpulannya juga ya, how we make a headline, we everly do commonly omitted words. Jadi beberapa kata itu bisa dihilangkan. Seperti artikel, penggunaan the, and, ya itu bisa dihilangkan. Ya, auxiliary verb seperti be, do, ini salah satu kontekstual ya nanti ya, tidak commonly, namanya juga commonly, not always, but commonly. Okay, do, have, will, when, then about preposition, ya, to and nouns, ya, commonly omitted words. Then the other one, verb form use, we have a changing here. Usually ya, not always, but usually passive to active. Jadi kita menggunakan itu. Passive to active, present perfect lebih cenderung ya to present simple. Jadi cenderungnya ke situ. It tends to be like that. Then the other one is about cutting down word count. Jadi into minimal. Kita pilih kata-kata ya yang paling minimal, yang bisa mewakili. Ya. So if it is not needed or it can be explained later on in the content, ya, we will not use that. Okay, kita latihan. Ya, you can guess first, then I will guide you into this discussion. Yeah, 3 people have been killed in terrible shop fire. This is the summary. After we have the content, nanti kontennya banyak, bisa ada 1, 2 paragraf, 3 paragraf, tapi kita punya summary di sini. Bahwa intinya itu ada 3 people have been killed in terrible shop fire. Yeah, this is the headline. But this is not too what a dense one, ya. We need to cut down into minimal word, delete ya the article, the auxiliary, dan sebagainya. Jadi kita praktekkan. Jadi apa kira-kira? Ya, terrible shop fire kills 3. Ini sangat mewakili dan lebih singkat. Ya, ada intinya. Terrible shop fire itu sudah rangkuman. Ada kebakaran yang luar biasa buruk ya, parah. Kebakaran apa? Toko. Di situ sudah mewakili ya. Dan berapa korbannya? 3. Terrible shop fire itu mengakibatkan terbunuhnya 3 orang ya. Terrible shop fire kills 3. Okay. That's the way it works. Okay, then we have another content related with the match ya. Ini semua berdasarkan authentic materials ya. The Boston Red Sox have humiliated the Toronto Blue Jays who lost 8-0. 8-0. Intinya itu, ada klub Boston Red Sox sampai membantai ya. Membantai siapa? Toronto Blue Jays. Kita bisa singkat seperti ini. Atau teman-teman punya versi lain juga, ya, it will be accepted. Boston Red Sox humiliated Toronto Blue Jays. 8-0 ini gimana? Ya, ini kan bisa masuk konten. Sudah diwakili dengan humiliated, berarti dengan skor with the big gap among those two team score. Ya, itu. Then we have another sample. Ya. A judge has sentenced a lottery winner to jail for a bank robbery. Ya, sedikit kontras ini ya, karena menang lotre tapi malah jadi dijebloskan ke penjara ya. Kontennya itu. So what is the headline for this content? Yeah, the summary of the content. Deleting the artikel ya, perfect nanti diubah saja jadi yang biasa, lalu frasenya ya, lottery winner jailed ya, di penjara jadi pasif ya kan, passive to active tadi, for a robbery ya, bank robbery apapun itu, ini bisa kita singkat supaya buat penasaran juga supaya ada di konten. Nah, seperti itu. Okay, this is about the rare breed of bird ya, a very rare breed of bird has returned to UK ya, United Kingdom, after more than 400 years. So what will you do? Deleting the article ya, the determiner, changing the tenses, cut down the minimal word ya, sampai kita sampai ke sini ya. One of the suggestion ya, teman-teman mungkin punya versi yang lain. Rare bird returns to UK after 400 years. Nah, ini salah satu pemampatan ya pada headline. Okay, then next. A drunk driver caused an accident on Road 95 which resulted in 2 people being killed. Yeah, please think about the headline. Ya, ini singkat sekali ya. Drunk driver kills 2. Ya, it represented the content. The other one, ya. The Australian Prime Minister is going to open a new hospital in Melbourne. Ya, banyak versinya, nanti teman-teman bisa membuat ini. Salah one of the suggestion is like this ya. After you have kind of critical thinking and applying the theory in deleting the article, determiner, cutting into minimal words, passive to active. Australian PM, Prime Minister in English is commonly said into PM. Jadi sudah umum itu di sini, bukan PM Indonesia Polisi Militer, di sini Prime Minister. Australian PM open Melbourne Hospital itu. Karena new di sini sudah termasuk karena opening ya, Melbourne Hospital. Ya, peresmian itu automatically this is the new hospital. Oke, so sorry. Ya, itu kita rangkum pakai ini ya, language device-nya. Jadi kita tadi beberapa itu sebenarnya sudah praktek about the language device used in the newspaper. One of them ini salah satunya ya, play on words. Jadi kayak US school on climate change. School itu bisa jadi not warm, to be cool on, jadi to not be keen on, tadi sudah dijelaskan ya. Contoh lagi ada comedian rap over slang ya. Rap, perform rap atau rap yang criticize ya, criticize. Itu namanya play on words. Word with more than one meaning. Jadi tetap ada dua makna tapi bisa dikaitkan. Itu sulit ya kita perlu. Misalnya the disaster is sucked. Nah, di sini suck bisa payah, bisa memang macet ya, karena dia menyedot itu, karena macet jadi payah, atau suck di sini dia menyedot. Jadi ada ambiguity di sini, bisa dimainkan dalam play on words. Nah, tergantung nanti kontennya ya. It's not always play on words, can be a cultural reference, bisa tadi ya. Dikaitkan dengan apa? Alliteration juga. Kebetulan ini dua-duanya bisa dipakai ya. Love, labor, loss. Itu selain LLL, alliteration bisa juga dia karena nama sebuah role play ya. The name of a play by Shakespeare. Dikaitkan dengan sorry. Dengan konten. Lalu ada tadi yang Madonna tadi ya. Those are samples. Ya, mengambil judul lagu itu juga bisa. Kemudian bah ya, Paris Brov Palace in Motion itu salah satu alliteration. Kemudian ada yang empathic language, words which have a stronger effect. The Weeping Mom, Damn Teenage Killer. Ini review saja karena it's already explained in the second slide. Oke, we'll go to the next. Nah, ini ada contoh testimonial. Ya, ada headline, what the FBI agent saw. Ya, jadi teman-teman bisa baca, materi nanti akan saya upload juga di web e-learning. Ya, the main argument of the editorial headline by the above mentioned phrase was to inform the American people to descriptive scenes of what was happening in the integration centers in American military prisons. To influence the readers, the editorial used the phrase the FBI agents, ya, to further endorse its own description. Jadi ini what the FBI agent show, ya. Di situ dia melihat apa, dituangkan salah satunya konten dan juga di headline-nya. Nah, itu kita bisa mempelajari salah satu profesi ya, atau istilah-istilah juga. The common word used in newspaper itu adalah sub-editor or sub, known as a copy editor ya, in American English. Makes editorial change, correction, and improvements to the format of copy. Ya, ini penting karena kon jaga gawang ya. Make editorial change and correction and improvement. Not always okay, past. No. Then next is the PAS office, is the department in the organization which deals directly with the media, including preparing press release and representing the organization in the interview, and which is responsible for maintaining a good image for the organization in the media. Ya, ini salah satu vocabulary yang perlu kita tahu. Lainnya adalah circulation. In this section means the number of copies of newspaper sold. Jadi kalau ada about the circulation blah blah blah, itu about the section means the number of copies of newspaper sold. Footage, nah ini tidak hanya di koran ya, it's not about newspaper but later in the movie or in the news ya, refers to film sequence of an event or news story. Oke, nanti bisa dibaca di sini. Ya, langkah-langkahnya apa saat kita mau menuliskan di editorial berita. First is brainstorm the topic. Ya, this is the common tips for writing. Brainstorm the topic. After brainstorm the topic, we will research the story. research the story whether using our background knowledge, references, logical things, many. Then plan, organize, and paragraph your ideas. Setelah itu, after we have a draft, we have the topic, we have plan to organize it. Then satu-satu sekarang, write the introduction, write the main body of the article, then the last conclude what we have started. Yeah. Then this is also important, check for article mistakes. Kalau kita sendiri kadang kita merasa it's already okay, it's already alright. So some times we need a peer review, yeah, from our friends or the sub editor, something like that. Ya, oke. Sekarang ke nuance atau tone. Tone itu kalau dalam raw translation itu nada ya, tapi dalam novel, literary, linguistik, tone itu bisa sebagai nada bahasa yang digunakan dalam berita, ya. Jadi itu, baik itu seperti contoh ini bisa mengacu ke aplikasi dari tone. Read the following two headline from the British National Press. Decide which of the following adjective, ya, best describe the slang each of the articles will have. Journal reclaim our street, hoodies and baggies. Nah, you can do a reflection about it. Nanti sambil browsing sambil apa, hoodies, what is hoodies, baggies, ya, you can also. Nah, ini sepertinya banyak anak-anak ya, ini sebuah Western culture ya. You need to imagine the context, the time, the place, the nuance, the culture. Ya, hoodies itu kebanyakan anak muda yang memakai jumper seperti itu, dan kesannya itu kehidupan jalanan seperti itu ya dikuasai oleh mereka, oleh orang-orang jahat, orang-orang yang berpakaian seperti itu jadi booming ya. Reclaim our street, our. Nah, jadi kayak judulnya ini, the headline represent the common people that feel stressed about the situation outside there on the street. There are so many teenager ya that quite bad based on their point of view. Nah, itu bisa apa? Bisa masuk ke apa? Reactionary misalnya. Apakah neutral? Nah. Kemudian 2, under that hoodie is a child like yours. Nah, tetapi ini penetralan ya dari situasi judul-judul yang ada di artikel lain misalnya. Jadi ya di balik orang-orang berjumper itu, di balik yang kesannya orang nakal-nakal itu, mereka itu ya seperti kita, seperti anak-anak kita. Nah, misalnya gitu. Jadi that's about the emotive and also neutral. Nah, Oke. Tadi yang pertama bisa kita kaitkan dengan konservatif juga ya. Bukan maksudnya konservatif selalu kolot ya, this is not about that. Tapi ya memang the meaning will not derive very far from that. Okay, this is your assignment. Whether this is our second meeting and the first topic, you need to do something to practice your English skills related with the newspaper topic. Yeah, this is not about the big things. This is a simple assignment. Yeah, read the following ideas. So sorry, my bad. Wait for a minute. Yeah, read the following ideas that a journalist brainstorm from an article. Yeah. Write an introduction to the article based on this information. Jadi nanti tugasnya teman-teman melihat, baca dulu ya, idea or draft, raw data from the journalist. Jadi jurnalis itu kalau di lapangan ya bisa pakai catatan-catatan, tidak sempat menulis dengan kalimat yang baik dan benar, lengkap dan bla bla bla. Just about the points and points. Nah, itu ada nanti contohnya. Itu untuk teman-teman latih ditulis ya, you can elaborate the data the idea from the journalist into article based on the information. Nah, this is the assignment. Jadi ada keterangannya. Kalau nyatat ya jurnalis where private kingdom is big. So when. Nah, ini this raw data ya, please make into a good article ya. I will not limit the sentences because it depends on you. As long as the amount of the sentences already represent the content here, all of the content. We cannot reduce or add something outside this. Jadi itu namanya nanti fake news. That will be dangerous. Jadi untuk kita kembangkan jadi kalimat-kalimat tetapi berdasarkan hanya data ini. Oke? Ya. I hope what you have got today can enrich and can be beneficial for communication science, especially in the English skills. Yeah, we'll see again next week in the different topics related with the English for communication science and multimedia. Okay, goodbye. See you.